think this is a sort of a good motivator to try to keep the stress in your life under control, if not for your brain health, for the rest of your health. So, my name is Patrick Drew. I'm a professor of engineering science and mechanics at Penn State. We know that there are lots of things that can contribute to the development of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia. And there are many things like stress can contribute, lack of sleep, things like that. And so it's not a single cause, but it's probably multiple things that contribute. And this is probably one component of that these neurons are perhaps more sensitive. They can be damaged as you age and due to stress. And that would change how the neural activity is and how the blood flow regulation in the brain happens. And so that could cause problems. So we know that your blood flow to the brain goes down as you age. And it turns out that the faster it goes down, the more likely you are to develop dementia. Blood flow is very important for supplying nutrients and oxygen to the brain. And as you get older, the amount of blood flowing to your brain goes down. And this flow is controlled by the neurons in the brain. So nearby neurons will release substances that cause the arteries to dilate, and this causes an increase in blood flow. And so certain neurons seem to play a more important role in causing this dilation. And we were particularly interested in one kind of neuron that gives off nitric oxide, which is a vasodilator. And so previous research had shown that these neurons could die if you stressed an animal. And so we wanted to see how this affected blood flow and neural activity. So we used a very specific toxin to kill these neurons in the brain. And then we used microscopes to look at how blood flow changed and how neural activity changed. And what we found is when these neurons were removed, we saw that there was less oscillations in blood flow, and there was changes in neural activity, suggesting that these neurons play an important role in orchestrating blood flow and neural activity. And this could partially explain why stress can lead to all sorts of problems in your brain function. So if you're stressed, it could be that these neurons die, and then we have a problem with blood flow.